Good evening, you're watching CNN News 18. I'm Arunima. Time for News Blitz, a wrap of all the news from across the world. Starting with national capital here, the tussle between Delhi LG and the AAP government has escalated. LG Vinay Kumar Saxena has given nod to CBI probe into alleged DTC bus scam. The central agency will now be probing into the alleged irregularities and corruption in the procurement of 1,000 low-floor buses by the DTC.
देश को बधाई, अरविंद केजरीवाल के सारे घोटाले सामने आ रहे हैं। बस 87 लाख रुपए की और उसकी मेंटेनेंस 3.5 करोड़ रुपए, क्योंकि बस में तो हेराफेरी की नहीं जा सकती थी। और ये टेंडर इस तरीके से बनाया गया था कि केवल 2 ही लोगों को टेंडर मिल पाए और दोनों का नाम एक JBM और दूसरा टाटा। और 3.5 करोड़ रुपए एक बस की मेंटेनेंस, और वो भी पहले साल पहले दिन से जो 1 साल की वारंटी आ रही वो भी छोड़ दी। और अभी अरविंद केजरीवाल कहेंगे हम ईमानदार हैं।
Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party has hit back at the LG, claiming the latest probe is a bid by Vinay Kumar Saxena to divert attention from corruption allegations against him. Sanjay Singh further added, Lieutenant Governor is a corrupt man.
दिल्ली का LG DK सक्सेना एक महाभ्रष्ट व्यक्ति है। रोज सुबह उठ के नई जांच शुरू कर देता है, जिसकी जांच करा रहे हैं LG। उसमें तो टेंडर हुआ ही नहीं, बसें खरीदी ही नहीं गई। आपके असली चेहरे को दिल्ली और देश की जनता पहचान रही है। आपको जेल में जाना पड़ेगा, जेल की रोटी खाना पड़ेगा।
कोई भारतीय जनता पार्टी की जांच एजेंसियां मुझे बता दें कि अगर कोई बस खरीदी ही नहीं गई तो उसमें भ्रष्टाचार कैसे हो सकता। लेकिन कम से कम झूठा आरोप लगाने से पहले LG साहब थोड़ा होमवर्क तो आप कर लेते।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to visit Uzbekistan on 15th and 16th of September to attend the 22nd meeting of the Council of Heads of State of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. At the invitation of the Uzbekistan President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, the two leaders are expected to review the activities over the past 2 decades and discuss the prospects of multilateral cooperation. Union Home Minister Amit Shah offered prayers at the Somnath Mahadev Temple. Union Home Minister took part in a cooperative conference in Gujarat's Amreli district and also unveiled a 16-feet statue of Lord Hanuman in Somnath. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, who is leading the party's Bharat Jodo Yatra, will spend the night on Sunday at a school in Thiruvananthapuram along with party leaders and workers. Congress claims that a camp of containers was to be set up at the Agricultural University in Thiruvananthapuram, for which permission was also granted. But at the last minute, the student wing of the Kerala CPM and the student wing of the university called a sit-in protest against it. Ghulam Nabi Azad, the former Congress leader, in a public meeting at Baramulla today said that he will be announcing a new party in about 10 days. Few days ago, Ghulam Nabi Azad had resigned from the Congress, following which a lot of leaders had resigned from the party, especially the Jammu and Kashmir unit.
आज की इस मीटिंग में मैं माफी चाहूंगा मेरे साथियों को, जो बुनियाद हैं मेरे साथ नई पार्टी को खड़ी करने के लिए, जिसका ऐलान इंशाअल्लाह अगले 10 दिनों में होगा।
Valley-based political parties in Jammu and Kashmir have decided that they will not tolerate voting rights to non-locals in the Union Territory. National Conference Chief Farooq Abdullah said, and I quote, "We are not going to accept this. Locals have the right and not outsiders." He made the remark while speaking to the press at his Bhatinda residence in Jammu after an all-party meeting. Staying with Jammu and Kashmir, the President, on the recommendation of the Government of India, has nominated Ghulam Ali Khatna, a Gujar Muslim from Jammu and Kashmir, to the Rajya Sabha. He's been associated with the BJP for around 14 years and is an engineer. The move is being seen as a big political message in Jammu and Kashmir.
2009 में मैंने पैंथर्स पार्टी, यहाँ की रीजनल पार्टी, तो उसमें मैं रिजाइन करा तो मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी में आया। मुझे पहले 3 साल देश लेवल पे काम करने का, मिनॉरिटी मोर्चा और ट्राइबल मोर्चे में दोनों में मुझे काम करने का 9, 10, 11, 12 तक 3 साल मौका मिला।
AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi has reignited the National Register of Citizens debate. Owaisi in a tweet said that the process is illegal and unconstitutional, saying it will leave scores of Indian citizens stateless. More than 1,200 items gifted to Prime Minister Narendra Modi by people from different walks of life, including sportspersons and politicians, are set to be auctioned from 17th of September, and the proceeds will go to the Namami Gange mission. The auction will be conducted through web portal pmmementos.gov.in and will conclude on the 2nd of October. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has cracked down on Chinese shell companies in India after simultaneous search and seizure operations. During this crackdown, the Serious Fraud Investigation Office arrested the masterminds and chief plotter. Say this happened on Friday. The Enforcement Directorate has recovered over 17 crore rupees from a Kolkata-based businessman, Nisar Ahmed Khan, linked to mobile gaming application. As reported by the agency officials, the recovery has been made from Nisar's Garden Reach residence. The federal agency has released a video of seized bundles of 500 rupee note along with a few denominations of 2,000 and 200 rupee notes stacked together. TMC Member of Parliament Abhishek Banerjee's sister-in-law Manika Gambhir has been served notice to appear before the ED for questioning tomorrow in the coal smuggling case at the agency's Salt Lake office in CGO Complex, Kolkata. She was also stopped by the ED at the Kolkata airport from flying to Bangkok on Saturday. Staying with Bengal, BJP has accused TMC of bombing and stone pelting their rally in the Sitalkuchi, Kuch Bihar area of North Bengal. BJP held a preparatory meeting in Kuch Bihar before their mega rally to the Secretariat on 13 September. Meanwhile, the TMC has denied the charge. The war between Shiv Sena and the Sena's Shinde faction is intensifying further. Uddhav Thackeray has now reportedly felicitated MLAs who clashed with Shinde faction yesterday. Meanwhile, fresh clashes erupted today between Sena and the Eknath Shinde faction, and Maharashtra CM's poster was torn. Former Karnataka Chief Minister and JDS leader H.D. Kumaraswamy met Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao today. Both the leaders discussed the prevailing political situation in the country and KCR's plan to launch a national-level party. KCR had earlier travelled to Bengaluru and met Mr. Kumaraswamy and his father and former Prime Minister H.D. Deve Gowda. In connection with the alleged breach of security of Assam Chief Minister, a case has been registered against TRS leader Nandkishore Vyas. He tried to confront the Assam Chief Minister and also tried to dismantle a microphone on the podium where Himanta Biswa Sarma was present. The accused TRS leader has been booked under Section 354, 341 and 506 of the IPC. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Secretary General of the Gulf Cooperation Council on consultation mechanism between India and the GCC. S. Jaishankar said that it was a productive meeting and various views have been exchanged on the relevance of India-GCC cooperation in relation to the current regional and global situation. Nepal police has arrested Deepak Mundi, the main shooter allegedly in the Sidhu Moosewala murder case, along with two of his associates, Kapit Pandit and Rajinder. The accused were arrested from the West Bengal-Nepal border. The anti-gangster task force team nabbed the three, who have now been brought to the CIA police station in Mansa, Punjab. The DGP of Punjab said that Kapit Pandit, one of the three arrested yesterday in connection with the Sidhu Moosewala murder probe, have confessed allegedly for a conspiracy to kill Bollywood superstar Salman Khan.
पुख्ता तौर पे नहीं कह सकते क्योंकि कपिल पंडित की इंटरोगेशन में आई बात है, बड़ी प्रिलिमिनरी बात है कि इन्होंने रेकी करी थी बॉम्बे जाके सलमान खान को टारगेट करने के लिए लॉरेंस बिश्नोई के डायरेक्शंस पे, और इनके साथ दो लोग थे, एक सचिन बिश्नोई था, एक संतोष यादव था। तो इस बात को हम दूसरे अक्यूज ये दोनों पकड़े जा चुके हैं, जैसे वो बिश्नोई डिटेन हो गया, तो उनको जब हम रिमांड में लेके आएंगे उनसे पूछताछ करेंगे।
Sarv Jat Sarv Khap Mahapanchayat is held in Ishar, demanding a CBI inquiry into the death of Sonali Phogat. Phogat's family has sought cooperation from the Khap Mahapanchayat. Even after so many days of Sonali's alleged murder, Goa police has failed to make a big disclosure in the case, leaving the family dissatisfied.
A Khap Panchayat was called by the family members of Sonali Phogat today, and few very pertinent decisions has been taken in this entire meeting that took place today in Hisar, one of which was to